saw at the beginning it was controlling, the addicts back in your own base, but it evolved more into the top center control. As the power weapons, you're going to see two snipes, one on each side of the map on the bottom, and then in the bottom mid, you're going to have the rockets. Now the thing is, the snipe spawn overlooks the rockets, so
Yes.
you're probably going to see push for the snipe and then hold that spot.
Both teams pushing up towards the Mohawks now. Red is going to win the race to top mid and find the first 2 kills. Pretty big for map control already.
2 kills. We'll see if anyone picks up the rockets or the sniper rifle here. As Jaguar runs away with that blue team snipe.
It looks like Red has control of both snipers now, so blue team already looking at an uphill battle.
And again, like I said, once you get those rockets and you can get them on that spawn, especially if you hold that top middle, the left side, the right and left side, you can watch the cannon spawn, you can watch the flag spawn, and it's just as simple as waiting for the spawn and picking fish in a barrel.
Blue team in a difficult spot here early on in the game. Gonna make a ballsy play across the lift. Not gonna work out. Not really sure what the idea was behind that with such strong top mid control from the red team. They've really got things locked down right now, and this game is going to get away from the blue side very quickly if they don't manage to get their hands on a sniper rifle.
I mean, yeah, usually in a 4 situation, that cannon lift would work a lot better. It just allows you to get behind and possibly reset. But as we see, 2 dead already. They push up top mid, they get that control right back.
That's what you need to do. It's anybody's game now. We'll see how he handles this unfortunate spawn. He's going to find one, full shields, but not peeking. He's going to take the aim duel now. Both players being a bit cheeky, taking some pop shots. Jaguar going to throw the grenade, and that most likely gets him killed. Classic mistake of throwing a nade during a BR fight. Blue team really nice winning that fight and maintaining the mid control.
Yeah, nice snipe shot we see. As now, they have snipe top mid, and guess what? Now you're just going to see them try to push into the lobby, hold the afro, and just rotate these spawns. Again, you can get on a run very quick on Nero's Team Slayer by rotating the spawns between the cannon and the flag spawn.
Very good reposition from the blue player here, getting away from that Mohawk afro area and back towards top mid. We're seeing extremely passive play from both sides now. Do we know when snipers are up?
Snipers are going to come up around the 12:27 mark, and then we're going to see that rocket launcher come up at about the 11:53 mark. So again, pretty close timing. We're going to see how each team really controls when they controls the map. As you still even have that original sniper from still in play for the blue team.
Absolutely. Very easy to see how Narrows is a map of runs. Once a team has top mid control, it becomes very easy for them to find kills and hard to counter. Blue team has made a nice comeback here. It's anybody's game again as they pick up the fresh sniper spawn. He's going to take it towards
the
attic is what we call this.
Yep, that's the attic.
Hit a nice shot. Unable to find the double, but a nice snipe shot there. We'll see if they can turn this into some mid control.
Yeah, sometimes people call that the Hysteria spot. Hysteria, a well-known player back at H3.
Of course.
Used to hold those attics and just shoot down top mid and hit shots like nobody's business.
Raining down death with the BR.
The Rockets are up now, so it's going to be interesting to see if either team actually has made a play. Oh, looks like
an unaware red player here with the Rockets. The blue player is going to miss his chance for the free kill. Still a chance to clean it up. The Rockets miss, and a great trade from the teammate there.
Some nice pocket rockets.
That's an example of excellent communication.
Yeah.
A nice shot and no double.
So close, though.
His teammate will clean up the kill. Blue team now putting on a clinic of map control.
And again, you see, like I said, watch as they come off the spawn. When you hold that top middle, that right pocket, just holding the spawn, and guess what? You instantly get shots. Again, another dead. Waiting for that other guy to spawn. Again, funneling the spawns. Now they know they're probably going to spawn either on the backstage or the flag. But sometimes
unlucky there.
Unlucky spawns. Every once in a while, you will get the top middle, the L2 and the R2 spawns, in that kind of that sort of left ramp area. Sort of that's what it's called, depending on what side of the map you're on. But again, you get those spawns every now and then. Team nade.
Unfortunate team nade there. Both teams definitely reset in terms of position. So what we should see over the next minute or so is a BR battle for map control.
Yeah.
Blue in top mid now. We'll see if they can turn this position into some kills. Red probably not ready to push yet. Both players pretty low. Passive play for now from both sides. Blue continuing to hold the mid control. Here comes a peek from the red team. Beautiful team shot there. Can they turn it into a 2 dead? They're going to make the second blue player back off. The top mid position is now in control of the red team. They only found one frag, but the control they gained there was huge.
Yep. And again, we're not going to see a lot until around the 9:55 mark when we see that fresh sniper come up for both sides. So we're going to see if, what we see a lot, though, is the red team being able to kind of take that blue snipe out of their hands. We saw that a little bit in the beginning of the game. Let's see if they can do that again.
Both teams seeming pretty comfortable with one player controlling mid and the other player pushing. We saw a similar setup to this being used by blue a few minutes ago, and now we have the red side. One player controlling top mid, one lurking in the opposing team's basement area, trying to find those spawn kills. A fresh sniper now in the hands of the blue team, not going to hit the shot. Some wild no-scope attempts there. He's going to have to back off as his teammate will be taken out, and this is looking like a double kill. It won't be. The player will escape. Nice body no-scope there, and blue team remains in control of mid. Beautiful team shot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes in that situation, with some players I would like to do would be to try to throw that sniper rifle off the map, possibly, so that way you don't give the enemy a chance to take that from you and use it to gain more map control. Sometimes.
Definitely a viable strategy, especially a fresh sniper with full ammo.
Yeah. And right now, actually, we're going to see the rockets are about to actually drop in about at 8:53. So again, that's another weapon that could be used to make a run for either team.
Some really nice team shot there once again, and blue is in control of mid. We'll wait on that rocket spawn you mentioned. I have a feeling that's going to be a big factor in seeing who pulls away towards the mid match here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Especially, I don't think actually red team ever picked up their own sniper rifle, too, from their spawn. So that's a big thing. That's a big thing. I don't know if they picked it up. I just heard a shot. I didn't know if that came from red or blue. But again, that's a possibility of the other team taking advantage of them possibly not remembering times. And it looks like the rocket launcher may have even been dirtied.
Little bit of a split push here. Both blue players getting pretty deep into the red territory. Rockets are up. Blue team has them, as well as mid control. This is their match to lose at this point. We'll see how cleanly they can trap red and predict the spawns and keep control. That's going to be an unlucky peak right there. Rocket player forced to back off towards top mid. He appears to know that he's safe to push. I guess we have some comms going on right now. It looks like a good push. He's going to make the trade, but second player's position unknown. There he is, and the double kill. A confident push with the Rockets.
The airstrike coming in. Again, he goes to that backstage knowing they're probably going to spawn either top, middle, or on the flag. So again, the biggest thing, this guy's trying to come back and clear out the base, clear out the spawn, clear out that one guy blocking the spawn so his teammate can spawn up and they can make a push together top mid.
Both teams vacating mid the past few minutes. We've had intense fighting going on in the bases, trying to spawn trap each other. Here it looks like we've got another battle for mid control coming up. Red team with a player in top mid, blue team with a player trying to put some shots on him. Gonna come down to a team fight. W25 able to finish off the kill there. 1v1 for top mid. A good spawn for red. They're gonna make a split push here. Blue player needs to back off. Where is his teammate? They need to get control here.
The sniper's rifle should have actually spawned, but the new sniper should have came up around 7:20. So we'll see if the time is also dirty in that, or either team decides to stop and drop the snipe. As we have, the Rockets don't come up for another minute. So basically, as blue team looks like, yeah, they have their own snipe. They're in the back attic, like I said, looking up top mid.
Blue team playing a passive game. They know they have the one sniper rifle in hand. At this point, they know that there's still a little bit of time before the Rockets come up, so we're seeing passive play. Now we're getting closer to that power weapon spawn. We've got a player pushing into top mid, throwing some grenades, trying to get some information. Really passive play from the red team as well right now. No information, but there's a headshot. What's better than information? Headshots.
Yeah, getting that headshot, and again, killing that one player, funneling it back into the base, and trying to get those players off the spawn. As we see, I believe we're still spectating Coca-Cola. No BR ammo. He's probably been putting a lot of shots, trying to put a lot of shots into players as he rotates around the map.
1v1 BR battle for top mid, and Coca-Cola is going to get taken out.
We saw that red player still have sniper. So again, sniper rifle playing a big part in this. Again, one shot to the body knocks out the shield, forcing a player to back down.
Absolutely. I also find it interesting how we haven't seen a lot of kills happen in top mid, but control of that area has been very important. We're seeing a lot of pot shots, a lot of players backing off at half shields, passive play, and a lot of long-range fights. Here, we're going to have a 2v2 engagement. The player we're spectating was in position to really make a a good team shot effort there, but his teammate dies quickly and he's unable to find the trades.
Interesting man cannon over by JR2. You know, maybe trying to see if he can get a nice little flank on there, as it looks like the red team had control of the rockets as they push back. So maybe we'll see red team possibly take control now since they have that rocket launcher.
A tie game, 5 minutes remaining. The red team bunched up, the blue team searching for information, looking for shots here. One of the blue players is going to make an ill-advised push and find himself dead. Most likely now we'll see the red team try to establish some kind of control. The question is, do they go for top mid or do they play from the back of their base? Blue player will push here. He's going to take the 1v1 BR fight. Red player backs off smartly. His teammate pushes here. Good teamwork with the Rockets. A trade is found by the sniper in top mid. If the top mid sniper and the blue team can establish some real control here, they can take this game back over.
Yep.
Red team trapped in their own basement, and we're back to passive play.
Again, yeah, we saw the blue player trying to watch over that rockets as actually this blue Coca-Cola picks up the blue sniper rifle, trying to go for that airstrike top mid. You see that a lot of times. Sometimes when your team has top mid control, especially in fours, the rocket player will jump into the man cannon and try to pull an airstrike through the man cannon, try to possibly so his other two teammates can push top mid. But again, looks like it didn't work out as he got sniped.
Curious positioning with this sniper rifle right now. I'm wondering a little bit as to why he's down here on power up and not in a position where he could be getting more information right now.
Power up sometimes can be a good place to hide. It can be a good place to go under and let your shields recharge.
Here's a well-timed peek. Yeah. He's going to hit the body shot. The kill will be finished by the teammate. Yeah. We don't have information on where the second red player is, and that's because he is right there.
Yeah. Again, like I was saying with the power up, you can. Sometimes people forget about you in the power up. Not a lot of people go to the power up, so you'll have those moments where you have that one player who stays there, and then all of a sudden you get shot in the back. Like, where am I getting shot from? Is that guy in the power up you didn't take care of?
A fair point. Fortunate here, blue player is going to spot the red player. Here's the push. The stick trade will come in. And still a very close match. Still both sides establishing map control for periods of time. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, definitely is more of a back and forth. Probably one of the more back and forth games we've seen lately. Like I said, they're going to keep going. 32 minutes, 45 seconds left. We'll see, if either team can actually make a run.
Red team with control here. A huge nade there from the blue player, waiting on the push of the second red player who wants to trade the frag. His shields are back. We're going to see him take a peek now. Red player seems to have backed off. Blue team now pushing top mid up a little bit. Here comes a player up the side stairs who will be handled well. Control of top mid now in the hands of the blue team. Red team spawning at their own Mohawk. 32-32. This is the crucial point in the game where one team needs to go on a run.
Yep. As Rockets just dropped right in front of Coca-Cola. Let's see if he makes a play with this. Guess what? This might be one of those plays that wins you the game.
Absolutely. Well played, getting the rocket control, and I love the deep push. There's going to be a second sniper rifle up there. Not sure if he saw it. He appears to be sort of guarding it for now. I don't think he saw it.
I mean, I wouldn't say that sometimes in this situation you wouldn't want to pick up the sniper.
There we go.
Just because if you end up dying, if you end up dying with that, you're giving a team both power weapons.
Well, yeah, you definitely don't want to be holding the rockets and the sniper. There we see the play he had in mind, picking up an easy frag on the red player coming to check for that sniper. One rocket left. He's still deep in enemy territory. On the flank here, getting some really good information. Should be able to finish this kill, and he'll look towards mid for the second fight. Can he get the double? Not able to hit the headshot. No shields player in top mid will be cleaned up by his teammate. Blue team showing us some nice control here. A great spawn prediction there. That nade was absolutely filthy. If we keep saying this kind of work from the blue team in top mid, things are looking good for them.
One of the biggest leads I think we've seen in this game, really. We haven't seen more than a 2 or 3 kill lead going on. So again, coming down to this 1 minute mark, I mean, it's really, like I said, when you're in the lead, it's trading. It's keeping that lead. Trading kills, whatever, making sure that you still can keep that lead.
It's interesting, the two very different styles that these teams seem to like to play this map with. Early on, we saw the red team jump out to, I think, a 9-0 lead purely with mid control. The blue team was able to make a comeback, not so much with mid control, but by roaming around the map, having good comms, and surprising their opponents.
Yeah, I think we've seen a little bit more of power weapon usage. I think for the blue team too. We've seen a little bit more of the sniper used, and a little bit more of the holding those spawns, like I said, with the snipe.
A very close finish here. 30 seconds left. Blue team up by 2 kills. They are bunched up. Red team will be hunting for frags here. They have top mid control. They can't sit top mid here if they want to win. They've got to push, and that is what they will do. Pushing the attic, hitting the shots. A nice split push coming in. Red team making moves. This match is tied up. 10 seconds remaining. We'll see what kind of spawns happen. Somebody needs to find a frag, or it's going to be a tie. The blue player here backing off, playing passive, and we are out of time here. This will end in a tie.
Oh, just as the time ends, looks like one of the players got a snipe off. But again, after that tie, but it doesn't matter. Tied 38-38.
Very close game.
Very
a pleasure
close.
to watch.
Definitely a fun game to watch. Definitely great to see the two different contrasts to that game, as we saw, the blue teams, as we saw red team start off, just dominating the top middle control, dominating the power weapon.
Absolutely.
And then it turns to even more out. Really close in the assist mark too. Only 2 assists in the differential. 20 assists coming out of the red team. Only 17, I want to say, for the blue team. If I can do math properly today.
Great team play from both sides with the assist count, and what was really interesting to me about it was less straight up long range team shots and a lot more one player flanking while another player is drawing attention. One player throwing a grenade as he's backing off and his teammate comes in to clean up the frags. Just a lot of really good synergy for both teams there.
Yeah, we saw players like Pistola, pros like Pistola, who were known for that. Getting damage off before you die can sometimes be a big thing, especially in 4s. If you can weaken a player, that's one less player you have to worry about because they're forced to back off and hold their shields.
Absolutely.
You see a lot of times sometimes in other games where, there are, for example, you said H2. A lot of times in H2, there's possible ways when you're down in a fight to come back into a fight. Where you have things like a double shot,
BXR,
a BXR, BXB. Things like that.
A lot of outplays available.
With Halo 3, you're kind of forced a little bit more to back down if you're low shields, and work with your teammate to try to stay alive.
Absolutely. In Halo 3, without the presence of those animation glitches, you're forced to sort of respect the mechanics of the game a little bit more, play within the mechanics of the game. Halo 2 was totally unorthodox in the sense that you could have absolutely no respect for the mechanics of the game because there were skill-oriented ways to work around them. But yeah, Halo 2, you're going to see more respect for the meta.
Yeah. Again, looks like we're hopping back into it.
Okay, because of tie? Okay, all right. Looks like we're looking at a rematch on Narrows. We're going to determine a winner here. So essentially overtime. Here we go, jumping in.
Boston seems to have a curse for tied Team Slayer Halo games, as we've seen in the past. We saw at PAX East, MCC first H2A finals, 3 overtimes on a lockout Team Slayer.
Crazy.
This might be a Boston. It might be a Boston thing.
Might be a Boston thing. I know just a few months back, I watched Cloud9 take FaZe Clan through 3 overtimes to win the E-League Major. So I guess it's something about the city.
Something in the water. 1-1 right now, I don't see, actually, if either teams have picked up any of the power weapons. Oh, looks like he lifted over with the snipe, though.
Yeah, we're going to see the rockets still up, a bit strange. I think our blue player here was maybe suspicious of those rockets still being there, and he's going to smartly check around him. Rockets still on the ground. We know a red player has control of the sniper by that lift, and now his teammate has the rockets in top mid. Interesting fight coming up here. The blue player with the control, the red player with the rockets. Not finding their mark. And he's going to look for some information here, but his teammate goes down.
It's about 3 rockets, not a single kill. When you have the rockets, you want to make your time worthy. You have 4 rockets. You can't just shoot 3 rockets and then not get a kill with it. You have to at least get a player 1 shot with it to make it worth it.
Got to make him count. Red team in control of top mid here. And can't find the headshot.
But he gets that last rocket off. Again,
the kill will be traded.
Yep. Red team sticking out to the lead early.
Absolutely. Similar to what we saw last time. Red team controlling top mid early. We'll see if the blue team can sort of change things up and force the red team to play their game, a more passive roaming game where they can make flanks and stuff. I don't think the blue team wants to win by taking straight up BR fights. I think they want to win by flanking and outsmarting their opponents.
2 dead again. Sniper rifle dropping. So let's see. Like I said, you have the top left and right pockets where you can watch those spawns. But again, seeing the player spawn man cannon, realizing
Absolutely.
rotating back over, trying to help his teammate.
Absolutely. Blue team under a lot of pressure right now with the red players controlling top mid. They're going to make a split push here. Well-organized split push. We'll see what kind of results they have. Like I said, blue team working the flanks. We've got one player pushing all the way in. He's pushing all the way in. The red team has no idea that he's here. So he is in a very powerful position now. He has the opportunity to take some shots there, but smartly continues playing for information. Here comes the split push. Blue team with a big opportunity to make a play here. This player somehow still unaware there's an opponent behind him. Good, clean BR shots, and if he can get the double, there it is. That's huge for map control.
And again,
biggest play by the blue team so far
and
this
again,
game.
he steals that sniper rifle because the new sniper is just dropped. So he steals that snipe from the red team. So they positively have a chance to have a full snipe. And again, you have the rockets coming up soon. So again, that could be full power weapon control for the blue team.
15 total bullets in the sniper. That is sexy. You love to see it. Can he hit the shots? Almost there, but not quite. He's going to get pushed by the rockets and give up that sniper. Red team fighting to take over control of the top mid area. Blue player's teammate is going to drop down and go passive. He wants to stay alive. He wants to keep his control. He will go down there. His teammate now has to push or play passive and wait for his respawn. He will play passive, but he will be found. Half shields now, being team shotted. His teammate behind him in time to trade. There's the sniper, and a well-played situation by the blue team.
Yeah, well played. Definitely red team trying to push that advantage with the rocket launcher, but it looks like, lucky enough, blue team was able, nice little clip shot as he tries to push behind the top middle. But again, like I was saying, try to use those rockets, but they couldn't get the advantage as blue team now still has that red snipe. And I actually...
Interesting spawn here.
No,
did he take the lift?
No, it looks like he lifted trying, there's a lot of different attics and spots you can hold as he loses the sniper rifle. But again, there's a lot of little ramps and things like that you can hide up in corners and things like that. You see a lot of that more in fours, where players will get up in those corners on the flag and try to make a sneaky play.
So you kind of hate to see that from the blue team. They make this beautiful flank play and get control of top mid and then give it up almost instantly. Red team once again has the sniper here. Blue is pushing, falling back now. Both of these teams desperately wanting control of top mid. I would really like to see this player push up, put some shots out for his teammate now, but he appears to be sitting passive. Neither team wanting to make an aggressive move. Both teams afraid to give up mid control. This is a standoff. Finally, a kill will happen here, and hopefully we'll see a little bit of aggression to try and kill this second player. Here it comes. There's two dead. Blue team back in control of top mid.
I mean, that might have looked like a bad play, but I like the idea of him trying to waste that snipe ammo, not allowing the blue team to keep that, and being able to use that to the advantage. But again, just red team immediately coming back,
taking back control,
back and forth. Like I said, we knew this was going to be a back and forth game. As new snipers actually just came up. We knew it was going to be back and forth again and again. Let's see if someone can find a clear victor.
Absolutely. We'll see if blue team can get their flanky style going right now. We're seeing a lot of movement around the map by the player we're spectating, and we're not having great results. I think he needs a little more information from his teammate. We need a little more spawn prediction going on. Red team controlling top mid right now, and blue having trouble coming up with a counter. We'll see if a flank or something like that comes in, but right now, a lot of pressure on the blue team. They are trapped in their base.
I mean, the biggest thing, too, you got to think about, too, is mentally how both these teams are feeling. Red team, starting off that first game really hot, 9-0, and then, tying, not even losing that lead and then just tying the game. Blue team, on the other hand, you got to be feeling good if you're blue. You're down by a lot of kills. You make that comeback, you tie it up. And now, it's a matter of which team has the better mental fortitude, I think.
Absolutely, absolutely. Blue team definitely feeling like they have a little bit of momentum. A great reposition here by this player when he's no shields, just in time for his shields to come back. That was a fantastic reposition. He should not have been able to escape that situation. He can't get the second kill, but we do have information now. We know both red players are back in this basement. He's going to get a rather unfortunate spawn. We'll see if his teammate is able to stay alive.
Yeah, we saw actually that red player have the sniper rifle on the backstage, which sometimes too can also be a power position. You can see a lot. You can jump a lot from the backstage and see a lot more of top middle as it looks like they're trying to chase these guys out of their base.
Absolutely, he's going to smartly back off now that his teammate has been killed. What we have here is an opportunity for the blue team to keep mid control. Red team's position's unknown. We'll see what they're doing right now. The blue player's teammate is in top mid, so it looks like the red team is in the back of their base. We're going to see him try to push the flank here. This play has worked for the blue team in the past. Couple pot shots going to be put on Jaguar. Both players back off. He's going to fall back to mid now, and it looks like blue wants to work the control game.
And again, they're still holding those rockets that came up almost a full minute earlier. So again, trying to use those power weapons to their advantage.
Red team not challenging top mid, playing very passively until now. Here's a very nice flank, and the rocket player looks like he's just going to fall back towards the base.
Right next to him, he gets a sniper dropped in his lap for free. Again, 2 snipes from the red team. So again, it probably was that blue snipe that they had from earlier, and again, that red snipe that spawned around 720.
Unbelievable that he's just survived this situation. He was no shields and very close to a grenade, and his teammate's going to find the kill. So he's able to push into mid here with the sniper. Blue team with an opportunity here. He's going to be taken down to no shields, being hammered with grenades. Nobody finds the headshot on him. His shields are back. Nice play staying alive there. He's going to take this aim fight back off. 2 players are there. We need some team shot here. And we'll see who can get control of mid. Both sides back and forth, falling back, playing passively, taking pot shots, but not finding kills.
Again, we see the blue team now with 2 snipes. So, we still have red. I think only have that 1 snipe now. We saw them by the Mohawk. So we'll see if actually they can put that sniper rifle to use as they killed the other blue player as JR2. Now both of them are going to try to
Beautiful shot.
Nice snipe over the Mohawk. You love to see it. Oh,
you love to see it.
quick
Second
scope.
player, no shields. If they can get the 2 dead there it is. That's easy mid control. After seeing that headshot, we'll see if this guy is feeling it.
Yep.
He's got the positioning. Blue team can get back in the game with good sniper play here.
Yep, only 3 bullets. And again, his teammate JR2 has that other sniper rifle. Again, I probably would have liked to see them funnel the sniper ammo into 1 player, just so you still have 1 player with the battle rifle out to finish kills.
Absolutely. We're going to see the 2 snipers get punished by a push there. I believe the weapon is still on the ground. He's going to retrieve it right now. A little bit of ammo left.
1 shot.
No one in top mid. Red team with some curious positioning. They're managing to hold on to the lead with positions that aren't necessarily dominant and able to shoot the entire map. Nice BR shots coming in there by the blue player. He's going to be looking for the second red player now, and there he is, over by the lift.
With the rocket launcher. So again, once again, we see power. Nice little quick scope coming across from this blue player, but that red player is just going to force him to back down.
Absolutely. So here we're seeing the red team start to get very, very stingy in terms of the fights that they are taking. We're not seeing overextension. We're not seeing overconfidence. The red team are only taking fights that they feel like they can win. And it's not so much that they're racking up tons of frags. It's more the fact that they're just not dying anymore.
Yeah, those kills that are coming in are off the plays of baiting and switching. You'll see one of the blue players will shoot one of the red players. He'll back off, and then all of a sudden the blue player will probably try to chase that kill, and then you force that to shoot that red player.
Momentum definitely in favor of the red team. We do have 2 dead now, however, a positional reset, the blue team moving into top mid. There's going to be a 1v1 fight that is lost by the blue player. Can his teammate clean up the frag? No. Another 2 dead, red firmly in control of top mid.
9 kill lead. So again, let's see if blue can actually push their way back into the game like they did last time, or is this going to be the game where red team picks up the win?
I can't help but feel like we've seen little to no rocket usage from the blue team.
Yeah, yes, there's definitely been a lot. I feel like the sniper rifles have been more dominated by the blue team, whereas we've seen the rockets be more used by the red. And I feel like that rocket use has definitely distinguished a little bit of this lead. Being able to use those rockets, and again, we saw a couple of the pushes where blue would push it to the base, and then all of a sudden, red team still had those rockets, and then they would instantly lose that push.
Absolutely.
Losing that top control, giving it right over to the red team.
Still one red player alive in the blue base. He's going to go down, so they have the second red player now isolated in top mid. His teammate will most likely be spawning there right near him. There he is. 2 red players now in top mid, and it's time for blue to take control. I really want to see some initiative from them here.
Yeah, they really got, 3 minutes left. You really got to make an effort to make a push at this point. You have JR2 with the sniper rifle. JR2 known to be an explosive player sometimes in H5. Can he do it, though, in H3 is the real question.
We will see. What is being done right now is the red team, again, being very stingy, not letting themselves die. They are controlling the pace of the game right now, and that's what really seems to be the defining factor. When the blue team in the first part of the match was able to control the pace and play their way, they found success. But right now, red team is dictating the pace of the game, they're dictating the flow, and they're doing whatever they want.
Nice little close range battle here. But again, red team is just dictating this pace and just continuously going through and trying to keep this control as we see blue make an attempt to push back. Rockets, though. He shot in the back with Rockets. Again, like I was saying earlier, that red team rocket control has been solid, and that's one of the reasons why they have this lead.
If you look at the scoreline, you see red up by 9. I would be willing to bet they've got 6 or 7 rocket kills at least.
Definitely 6 or 7. Blue team, though, has got control of these rockets.
Finally.
Yeah, finally.
They hurt us.
With 2 minutes remaining, though.
Here comes the airstrike.
Here comes the airstrike, like I was saying.
He can't find the rocket.
Can't ride it. But it looks like he might have gotten the splash damage on the one shot. Again, the rockets, sometimes not necessarily, though, like as long as you get that splash damage, you get the player one shot. That's a good use of a rocket, in my opinion.
Unfortunate spawn there. He's going to get double teamed. And time is running low at this point. 1.5 minutes left. Blue team, if they start finding some frags here, they can get back in it. They're only 8 kills behind, but they need to do it now. They don't have time to wait. Red team looks like they're going to push up a little bit towards top mid, with one player content to sit back towards the base area. Again, not peeking, very passive play.
A very passive play. Again, an interesting push, though, by Jaguar. Pushing by himself.
A bit unnecessary.
Maybe trying to bait him out for the snipe. Nice double kill from that player, from that red player. Again,
can't do much against that.
1 minute remaining, 9 kills left. At this point, it feels like the game's over unless blue team can pull off a miracle. That was a must-win BR battle, and I think at this point we might be calling it.
He finds the double. A huge play from the blue player gives them a chance here. He's got control of top mid. He's found the double kill. They have 8 kills to make up for. We'll most likely see the red team play very passively here. They know that all they have to do is stay alive, but no, they're taking the fights. They're pushing top mid. And that's going to do it. 2 dead for the blue team.
Yep,
they had a chance. The door was open, but it was slammed in their face.
Yep. They definitely had the chance. Again, I think the biggest thing we saw for this game, power weapon control. We saw a red team really put with the power. They had the power weapons in their hands. They made use of it.
Absolutely. They controlled those rockets and controlled top mid.
Not even just controlling the rockets, too, but taking advantage of them having the power weapons and being able to use them to trade in the kills. It's one thing to have control of them. It's another thing to transfer that into kills.
Absolutely.
Being able to transfer that into kills was definitely one of the reasons we saw the red team take this one.
Absolutely. Well, if I do say so myself, that was a hell of a match.
That was a hell of a match.
If we consider that overtime, that was quite a great overtime.
Yeah.
Good play from both sides. Great team play. Really excited to watch this red team here play against Wikachu's team.
Yep.
I think that should be a really fun match to watch.
Now that they're warmed up, and I think we're gonna see it possibly go different from the last time. Again, 25 assists though over from the red team. Again, that's a big thing.
Beautiful.
Beautiful assists. 21 from the blue team. That team shot's a big difference.
Absolutely. Red team minimizing deaths, staying alive. We saw a few pushes from the blue team that kind of made us scratch our heads a little bit. You've got to wonder if the blue team is able to sort of adjust to that passive play style and maybe take away a few of those over-aggressive pushes. The score may have been a little bit closer. But clearly 2 teams with different preferred styles. Red loving the passive approach, the control approach, taking pot shots. Blue team constantly trying to flank and work teamwork to win close range battles and take their opponents off guard. Interesting to see the different play styles.
It's gonna be interesting to see too how things transition with the with 4v4 coming up. Whether a lot of these players been able to warm up now. We can see whether once the 4 start, we'll see what happens as players are warmed up. And
absolutely, I'm excited for that 4v4. I will be a happy man if I get to cast a Killtacular today.
Well, it's an overkill in H3.
Oh, right.
It's an overkill in H3, unfortunately.
Well, I'm here to tell everyone that if it happens, I'm probably going to say Killtacular.
Killtacular, you know what? Still just as good.
unfreaking believable.
Yeah, as it looks like.